right here on this single trade, people would have still been short. Okay, they would have been short because they don't know any better. Me, I exited right here and then bought it right back up. And today I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. I mean, I got paid fat identifying this. And it wasn't just me, because I was live for free. And you can actually see that down below. But like I said, I was live for free. So a bunch of other people got paid for identifying this. And I hope you watching this video right now is going to pay you, because I'm going to help you in telling you how I identify this and how you can do the same exact thing. So let's just kind of hop right into it. As you guys can see, super simple. We can delete this position at first, but to dive right into it, let's start at the 5 minute, where I always start. Okay, I usually start higher time frames as well, but truly when we are looking for more of a scalp, more of a session move, we need to dial it down on some time frames. So I started at the 5 minute. First thing I really recognized was, one, we're sitting within this 5 minute range. So I know that's the range I'm going to be playing during London session. Yes, I do trade NQ during London session. So as we go down, again, we can go back a little bit before we even got entries. The whole idea was to target the pullback of this bearish 5 minute leg. So obviously to target the pullback, we need to see price come into the 50% here. But we know we can drop down to lower time frames to catch these pullback trades. And that's exactly what I was looking for. I dropped down to the 1 minute, and we see the 1 minute started to break internal highs, telling us we're now bullish in the 1 minute. So I could wait for a pullback into the 50% of this new 1 minute bullish leg to target that 5 minute equilibrium on the 5 minute pullback. Okay, but we can even go lower time frame. And this is where I was able to catch 2 trades here. So let's delete this and let's go back down to the lower time frames. So like I said, I did short at the beginning. Reason is because it's the same thing that we just went over with the 5 minute and 1 minute. So now that the 1 minute's bullish, in order for us to see buys here, we need to see a pullback. Okay, so if I'm waiting for a pullback, I can drop down to the 30 second to see if I can actually catch this pullback. And that's exactly what we did. So as price was pulling back, I dropped down to the 30 second, where I then was looking for a break of an internal low, just like I did with the 1 minute. So again, like I said, we dropped down to the 30 second, and we're now waiting for this break here. We're waiting for this internal break, and boom, we got it. We got that internal break. Okay, we kind of continue to stutter around for a little bit, but nonetheless, we break it even more, giving us a better idea. Okay, that price is really breaking this area. I like that. I set my limits here, okay, to be entered in at the 50% of this new 30-second bearish leg, and the target was the equilibrium. And this is where the beginning of the video is super important, where I said a lot of people would have still held here. The reason I didn't hold is because, one, I don't need to be greedy, and two, if we remember the 1 minute time frame, and we remember the whole idea was to see price come into the 50% so we can enter buys, then of course I don't want to continue to be in sells right there. Yes, we can come deeper technically, and we could just come really deep, but the probabilities are now lower for that, okay, because we are now hitting a point of interest that could push price back to the upside. So I exited my shorts there, and I did hop right back into buys with the same idea with that 30-second sell, but in this case for buys, remember the 1 minute is bullish. We had to pull back into the 50%, and we're also targeting the pullback of the higher time frame leg. So let's go back down to the 1 minute, and let's kind of see what price did. So price did initially react. We did dip back down a little bit deeper, but what did we do after that? Absolutely ran into the 5 minute equilibrium. And that's exactly where I closed. Reason being, just like the 1 minute, just like this trade here, I closed at the 50%. I'm obviously going to close this trade at the 50% of the 5 minute. Reason being is because this 5 minutes bearish and price may want to just continue back down. Let's actually see what happens. Again, I didn't take any more trades other than those two, but let's see if price did continue back bearish within its bearish direction. Literally to the T. Okay, to the T. I mean, we came back up a little bit, but that should tell you enough. I mean, I could have caught 3 trades here. I didn't need to. I didn't want to be greedy. I already caught my 2 trades. I'm done. Okay, but nonetheless, it's a perfect example of why you guys are losing some of your trades. Okay, or at least leaving profits on the table. You get into positions, you don't understand what leg you're truly playing within, you don't understand targets, and so you're trying to hold past these areas. But here's the thing with holding past these areas is as you continue to hold, the probabilities decrease that price is going to continue to your direction, especially in situations like this, where if we would have wanted to hold all the way up here, guess what? Price would have came right back down to break even. We would have made no money on this trade. I'd rather make $1,000. I'd rather make $500 than go for 3, 4, 5,000 and then end up getting taken out of break even. Truly, like super simple. But what the most important part is here, guys, on both of these trades, and what I'm doing every single day to make sure that I'm identifying my setup is this edge matrix, this checklist. What is this checklist? Okay. And again, you guys don't necessarily have to follow my system, but with edge matrix, it's a fully customizable checklist. So these are all my confluences I look for. And on every single trade, I didn't necessarily go over it, but on every single trade, when I took these on live stream, I made sure they fit every confluence. So as you can see, if we check all these off, okay, it goes down to 0% trade score. But every single trade that I took has higher time frame alignment. It had a liquidity sweep. We had a break of structure. We had imbalance, and we hit the 50%. Okay, so what does that tell me? On both of these trades, this was a 100% trade score, and that's exactly what I did when I took these trades. Beautiful way of giving me the idea, okay, like this is a really good trade. I have to take it. Again, this was mainly built for some of you struggling traders out there who are struggling to follow your system and struggling to see, okay, should I take the system? But obviously, if you're checking off your confluences, because your confluences are there, and it tells you that this is a 100% trade score, you have no reason to be fearful to not take this. And the best thing about this is when it came to risk or calculating my risk, I simply put in what I want to risk, $1,000. Okay, let's go back down. We can even just use this one here. My stop loss on this trade, and I did this on both trades, by the way, but we'll just go over it on this one trade here. My stop loss on this one trade was 73 points. So I put 73 here. And remember, I'm risking $1,000. This is futures because I'm trading futures. And I was trading M and Q. If you're trading NQ, you can put NQ, ES, MES, YM, but we're trading NQ, M and Q. So we press OK. And as you can see in the top right corner, it says the risk 6 contracts. Okay, it literally calculates the amount of contracts I should be risking on this trade if I wanted to risk $1,000. Same thing with $500, as much as you want to risk. Okay, it's literally just a built-in calculator for you guys. And again, you guys can actually use this for free. Okay, there's a free trial down below. Go ahead and click the link. It's edgematrixhq.com. You'll see it down there. Okay, one of the only things that's going to be linked, because again, I built this for a reason, to help you guys. Okay, this is not just another indicator that tells you when to buy or sell. No, it actually makes you a better trader, because one, you can put your system and make sure you're actually following your system and taking good trades within your system. And two, it's making sure that you're actually calculating your trades correctly. You're not over risking, you're not under risking, anything like that. Guys, go check it out. It's free to start. Literally there to help you guys. But that being said, guys, this was a beautiful, beautiful way to start my, was it Tuesday? So start my week. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, giveaway time. I do give away every single video, guys. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because in the next video, if you comment, I'll pick one of the comments. So the winner from this video, boom, I'll pop you up right there. Okay, you won. Go ahead, DM me on Instagram, Discord, anything like that. But like I said, go check out the indicator. It's free for 7 days. Go check it out to see how you like it. You can cancel any single time. That being said, guys, beautiful trade. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys, I guess, next video.